Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hi Meena, welcome. Good evening. நீங்கள் ஏதாவது பண்ணுறீங்களா பார்க்குறத வச்சு ஏதாவது ட்ரை பண்ணுறீங்களா ட்ரை பண்ணுங்கள் பிகாஸ் யூ ஜாயின் அவர் செஷன் வெரி ரெகுலர்லி ஸோ ட்ரை பண்ணால் நல்லாயிருக்கும் ஓகே வெரி குட் ஈவினிங் ஹாய் உஷா வெல்கம் Hi Vasanthi Krishnan, very good evening. Hi Sharda ma'am, good evening and welcome to Jayashree Narayanan Creations. Good evening Meenakshi. Hi Anandi. ஓகே தேங்க்யூ மீனா. அதே மாதிரி குழந்தை கொஞ்சம் பெருசானதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்கள் ஒரு ஐட்டமாக செய்ய ஆரம்பிங்க பிகாஸ் இந்த வீடியோஸ் எல்லாம் எப்போதுமே இருக்கும். இது யூடியூப் சேனல் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால ஸோ டெலீட் ஆகாது. எப்போ உங்களுக்கு டைம் கிடைக்குதோ அப்போ நீங்கள் அதை பார்த்துட்டு அதே மாதிரி ஆர்டிக்கிள் நீங்கள் செய்யலாம். ஓகே, வெரி கைண்ட் ஆஃப் யூ. தேங்க்யூ இந்து. ஹாய், குட் ஈவினிங். Yes, Meenakshi, this is fully handmade, handcrafted. Okay. Okay, we will start the session, and today it's going to be a coaster making session, and we are going to use the pastel shades, the newly launched product of Fevicryl. So this is the product which has been launched very recently. So this is the new product, the pastel shades from Fevicryl. We are going to make a simple, easy tea coaster today in this session. Apart from this, you have in the pack, it's a beautiful packing, and you have 6 shades in it. Hi Manjula, good evening. You have 6 shades in it, all pastel shades. Then apart from this, you need a paper board, a little thicker variety. This kind of board is fine to make the coaster, and later on, after once you finish the work, you can get it laminated, okay, so that you can use it. It can be placed on the dining table and you can use it also. Then apart from this, we need 3 more colors also, because these are lighter shades, the pastel shades. So I want to enhance the picture. For that I am going to use golden yellow acrylic color once again, black acrylic and white acrylic. So here you don't have black and white, these are all pastel shades. So I am going to use white, black and golden yellow. You can use some other colors also when you do a piece. Okay, the main coloring should be with the pastel shades, and to enhance the picture you can use these kind of other shades also. Then we have the brushes. So we need both round and the flat brushes. So I have taken the round, the bigger number, this is number 8, and the round brush will be number 3 or 000, as I always say, and as I always use it also. Okay. Name of the this. Hi Aarti, good evening. Vasanthi ma'am, very good evening. Hi Maria, welcome after a long time. Good, good. Good evening Aarti. So this is the sort of mount board sort of. This is about 3.3 mm. You get these kind of boards are available with the nearby Photoshop. I mean the photo frame wala. He normally uses it for framing pictures. So you can source from him. So these boards are readily available and easily available also in the market. You can source for these boards. But you have another kind of board, a little quality, better quality, where you could see the texture on the board. This works out very well especially when you use the acrylic color on it to create some piece. So I always prefer to use this kind of textured board. The textures, you cannot see it so clearly, but the board is really textured. Okay, but this is a plain board where on both the sides it is plain and smooth. It is not textured. In the other board, one side it is textured and the other side is just the plain board. Okay. Hi Venkateshri Gauri. Oh, super Maria, welcome, welcome. You can do it on MDF, of course. So, and MDF board, as the coasters are readily available, it comes in the circular form as well as in the square shaped also. So whichever you want, you can source it. Any craft shop will have such kind of MDF coasters readily available. It comes in 6 in a pack. Okay. So now let me keep all this aside. And there are some points which you should know about the product details before you start the work. These colors of course come 6 in a pack, and they have an introductory offer also. It is 180 priced at, and now they are giving you 30 rupees less, so you get it for 150 rupees. Those who want to make really good articles, especially with the non-fabric base, you can always buy this. Buy it very fast and then start doing it. Okay, and the color is really creamy, so it slides to the surface beautifully, especially with a flat brush when you create the background for the stuff. Just a minute. And the packing is so pleasing. When you look at the packing, it is so pleasing. It has all the pastel shades on it, and nowadays Fevicol company, it comes with this particular green shade also. So with this you get the beautiful packing, and you can see the bottles through the cut open provision also. Okay. And when we talk about the application, it is the direct application. Please do not mix it with water. Why I am telling all this is, before you start with any new product, you should know certain product details. Okay, the technical details. So do not add lot of water. Better not to add water at all. Just load the brush with the color and then apply it on the surface. Here the surface which we are going to use today is a paper board. It's a thicker board. You can get it laminated also. They do it, the shop owner does the lamination with this kind of board also, 0.3 mm. You get it in 0.2 mm also. Hi Nagakumari, good evening, good evening. And then while applying the color, see to it that you clean the brush thoroughly. no dripping water. It can be wet, just the dampness alone, but the water should not drip. So see to it that the brush is clean, clear and no dripping water. Then load the brush and then start applying on the surface. Okay, now we will start. Now here I have taken, just for you to understand, I want to make a little bigger motif. So I have taken 5 inches by 5 inches coasters. In the market you normally get it for 4 by 4 inches. The coasters are sized. Okay, here this is 5 by 5 inches. And now I want to create the background first, and the design which I have taken here for the session is a Tholu style. This is a particular motif which you find it in Tholu. So a fish I have taken, and we will be creating the background on the paper and completing the work with a fish on it. Okay, let me create the background. So take clear water, clear brush, clean brush. Hi Deepa, good evening. No Maria, there is no special name for this kind of board. And I even asked the frame wala, he says we just go and buy it ma'am. That is the answer given by him. So earlier when I happened to just inquire about this board in the market, they said Sakshi board, Sakshi. So I don't know whether it is correct or not, but that's what they said. And these colors are exclusively best for the non-fabric. So when we do the non-fabric, here of course the base is lighter, that is white, half white in shade. But when we do it on any other surface, say for example, as somebody has asked whether we can do it on MDF board, the suggestion would be just give a plain white base coat for the MDF on the wood, and then wait for it to dry, then start with the pastel shades. Okay, so this stands out very well. Instead of applying the pastel shades directly on the wooden base, better go for a white base coat and then start with the regular coloring. So that is point number 1 which you should remember. And number 2, if it is a non-fabric item base, and number 2, no water to be added to the thing. And people might ask whether we can use it on fabric also. Yes, you can use it. I have tried also, it works out very well, but exclusive for the non-fabric. So you try to do as many as possible with the non-fabric, and then on the fabric also you can try. Hi Manju, good evening. Okay, now let me start the background. Take a bigger sized flat brush, fine art brush. This as usual before starting, just dip it in water and then wipe the brush. No dripping water. I do have tried on the fabric. It works out very well. A small pieces, motifs only I have done, not a big patch, but small motifs I have done. Okay, now this is the portion where I need to create the background. So now I need white, I need aqua blue. This is aqua blue. Now I'll just tell you the names, which are the name of the colors which you have in the pack. You have soft peach, buttercup yellow, you have mint green is there, lavender purple is also there, a beautiful shade, especially when you do some for college students, when you do some abstract painting, this works out very well and they really enjoy handling the color. And then you have aqua blue. Here I am going to use more of aqua blue because I have taken a fish motif. And then you have pale pink also. So these are the 6 colors which comes in the pack. Hi Sudha, good evening, welcome. So these are the points which you should remember, and now we will start the coloring. First let me take yellow, then followed by the pink. Yes, this is the pink. Okay, yes. Then we have let me take little bit of green. These are the colors which I am going to keep it in order and will be following the same. Okay, and purple and pale peach also we will I have kept it to the sides, and I'll be using little bit of that. Now here, just load yellow color. No need to add water, and very quickly you have to spread the color. Just spread it. Take some more. This is 5 by 5 inch coaster, I mean the paper board. So I am giving it for say about 3/4 of the size, yellow color. Then I am taking a little bit of pink. Just try to apply the color first, add the color pink and add some more yellow and try to blend it. While blending the shades, you have to be little faster. Then some more at the bottom, I'm adding yellow, then adding little bit of pink again, making it brighter. Just look at the color and just see the application. So smoothly it has spread on the base. Hi Aparna, good evening. Okay. Now towards the base, take little bit of green. I have kept it in the same order and I am using it. Little bit of green, add to the yellow, that is previously we have given it over there. Just blend it. You have to be very fast while doing the blending. Okay. Now take blue, aqua blue, then start from the bottom. Spread it. Now I want to add some more blue to it. So what I will do is I will wash the brush. I will not use the same brush because the brush already has yellow and blue in it, so it might turn green over there. So let me just wash it and wipe it. Let me take some more blue. Just make it little darker. Spread it fast. Done. Okay. So now the base is created. So we have created the base, and I want to add little more, little of purple lavender also. So let me just take the color, very less of lavender purple. Just at the sides I want to add, not too much. At the sides, and add a little more blue also. Done. Fine. So this is done, and towards the top I want some more yellowish, so I can add little bit on top again. Done. This is over. As gently as possible you do it. Okay. In case if you want to add finally a little extra on the board. Now we will keep this closed for some time because we need to trace the design or draw the design. Just let me place it back. We will be using some of the colors again. I told you I have taken a Tholu style of motif where on the lighter background we will be giving a little darker shade. So for that we need the same colors also for the second application. So now this is dry. Just see, the color has dried. So fast. Drying time is fast, so you have to be very fast. Thank you, Manju. Thank you so much. Welcome to Jai Shri Narayan Creations. Okay, then When I say Tholu, since I've taken a Tholu pattern, border is a must. So let me just draw the border. And when you're using these colors, please remember any acrylic color or any other color, poster colors or whatever it may be, do not draw the with the pencil and then apply the color on top of it. It will mess it up. So don't do that. Create the background or whatever you need to do on the baseboard first, and then start drawing on top of the painting. Okay. So now we will leave about 1 centimeter on all the 4 sides. Let me just mark. The colors are so good, beautiful to work with. Please do try. And we will have a special session on non-fabric, with the clay work. Okay. So I am planning to have one with the clay work. And those who have got the materials, especially the the pastel shades, please do share it to me. We will have a closed session. Just leave about 1 centimeter on all the 4 sides and make the border. Hi Bhagyalakshmi, good evening, welcome. I love the packing, it's so nice. I thought this looks little bigger, so maybe I'm wrong in it. It's perfect. Okay, now I have drawn the border outside. Okay, all the 4 sides. And then we will place the design. The design, of course, which I have taken here is a fish Tholu motif. So here I wanted to have the body of the back body of the rare portion to be on the base. That is the blue color, and then the head peeping out. So accordingly I will just place it a little bit tilted also. I have drawn the design in that way only. Now you can use an yellow carbon or a black carbon. Black carbon, of course, preferably an used one, not a fresh carbon always. I say that. And then trace the pattern. If you want to do it freehandedly, well and good, you can go ahead. Just let me draw. Fine. I am just drawing only the outline and not the inner details. And once again, special thanks to all of you who have shared the creations to me so far, right from the beginning of my live sessions in my YouTube channel. And those who are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe. We will be coming up with beautiful lot of items. Just give a press. And then trace the design. Hi Sudha, welcome. Okay, even I had guests at home. That's why I planned it at 5:30. Normally I don't plan to have my sessions on Sundays, but nowadays the fins, just draw the outline alone. Don't draw the curves and all. This I did not draw. Then the eyes, the eyeball. In Tholu, the eyes will be like this. Perfect circle, very bold and big. Okay, did I do this side? Yes, I have done. Here also I have done. Just check it up and then lift the trace from the board. Now I have done it. Hi Ishwari, good evening. Now can you all see the design, how I have transferred it on the board after creating the background with the pastel shades, the newly colors launched by Fevicryl. Okay. Now as in Tholu, let us draw the outline first and then the inner details. So for outlining you can use waterproof black pen or our acrylic colors itself. I am going to use only the acrylic colors, so you can also use the acrylic colors. This is perfect. Let me see whether the paint is dried or not. No, it is not yet dried. So we have the paint. 1:1 ratio. Mix it with water. Load the brush, preferably a round brush. Fine. Those who are little scared, this is little lighter, okay, because of the yellow carbon. In that case, please always place the design sheet beside you, and by looking at it, you can complete the outline. In case if you are not able to see, okay. The black outlines and all should be bold, not too thin. Make it bold enough. See how the color is applied. So creamy and so smooth it is. Beautiful to work on the pastel shades. Now when coming to the fins, just draw the side line and then make curves which you find commonly in Tholu, okay, and then the inner lines also. Now you can get the thing. Just the outline alone you do first. How many of you have got the paints already? Have you purchased any of you? Apart from Chennai people, The others, nobody. You can make a set of 4 numbers or 6 numbers coasters. Even the bigger mat also you can make. Okay, now we have 4 and one more fin is here. I have completed. Now a little bit of detailing let me do. I will start from the center. The inner body. And this kind of curves is a common one. Why I have chosen this is anybody could do it immediately, and you can start using it also, the coasters. Okay. The sides. And here on the other hand. So just do these designs on one side and just the curves alone on the other side. Okay. Done. Now for the eyes, just fill it up. Okay, done. Now coming to the borders. I told you border is a must for this Tholu work, and we are doing it as a coaster. So now let me start with the border. Use 000 brush. Just draw the outline first. Let me make a box here at the corner. Super, Vasanti. Then start immediately one for yourself. Okay. Hi, Mehak. Good evening. You can make coasters with different art forms. Just make small curves. Once again, the most commonly used pattern of Tholu. Just parallel to one another and very closely lined. Hi Seshu Kumari, good evening, welcome. I am coming up with fabric painting, Tanju style on fabric. It is for 6 days, and right from the basic I am going to cover, and those who are interested you can message me. I have posted shared the poster in my page. Those who have already registered, just ignore it. Hi Vinmay, I'm good. How are you? And you can draw the line later also. Let me just teach you. So do the same thing for all the 4 sides. Here what I'm going to do for the border is I'm not going to leave it as it is. If I feel like leaving it as it is only with the black outline with this kind of pattern, then you can always use the marker pen. Okay. Otherwise, after drawing the black lines, and if you are going to add some more color to it in between the gaps, then better not to add the marker or use the marker pen, because the color gets smudged. So try to avoid that. Not a regular marker pen. If it is the waterproof, then no issues, absolutely. You can use the CD marker pens. Okay, done. Now I have done with, thank you. It's okay, Seshu Kumar, no issues. We just started and I'm just doing, I created the background, then traced the design, and now I'm doing the outline with black. Okay. Now here, for the tail, just make curves, thereby filling the tip. Okay. And then draw few lines. That's enough. Same way for all the other fins also. Draw 1 or 2 lines. Little bit over here and just small lines. This is enough. Now we will shift, and one more thing, let me complete here. Now I told you in the beginning itself, after finishing the background and after giving the black outline, we will go once again for a second coat of the colors, right? So here the colors will be the same. Wherever you have the pink, we will add pink to it, especially towards the corners. And wherever you have blue or green, we will go with the same color. And towards the top, we will add the acrylic golden yellow, because this is light yellow. I want to enhance it, so I will be using a little darker shade. Hi Deepthi, good evening. So the contrast color or the darker color which you are going to use for the second time on top of the painted portion should be diluted, and then only you can apply it over. Just do it here. Just take a drop of color, dilute it to the maximum, and then start just applying on the yellow, that is a pastel yellow. Very little, starting from one corner, apply little towards the other side. Just a simple application. Here also you have, so you can make it little dark. Fine. Now coming to the inner portion, let me take pink. Okay. As I told you about the product, you are not supposed to dilute it with water. Remember? So just take a drop of the paint and apply just like that. Now wash the brush, wipe it, and slowly just blend it with the base. It will not blend, but you are making it, the demarcation is not seen over there. Okay. Just see how it's applied. Same way, you need to take some more. Very gently, slowly, you keep adding the color. Okay. Now, closer to this. Just apply the color, wash the brush, wipe it, and then spread it. Done. Take some more pink. The other side. First application, wash, wipe, and then you spread it. Let's take some more over here. Wash it, wipe it, then spread it. Done. Now here, let me make it little more brighter, the gap. So just apply the color. Now when you see the picture, the center portion of the main face is lighter than the borders. So the lighter was, I have used only pink over here. First I applied yellow, then pink on top. So that pink is in here, which is very very light, because there was black beneath it. Okay, so that got blended. Now here we are applying only pink towards the corner throughout the face. And even for the tail also, let me add little bit of pink. Wash it, wipe it, then try to spread it. Little, very little. Okay, so now pink is over. The next color will be, I want to use blue here on the body. So let me take aqua blue. This is aqua blue. Just take the color. Here the gap is very less, so I am just filling it up. Whereas on the other hand, towards the inner, let me apply the color first. Wash it. And I'm just blending. Understood? Now we will shift to the next board, on which we will complete the work and make it into a poster. So this is the one which we did right now. Now in the next board, where I have done a portion of it, maybe up till here, see, this is the one I have done. Okay, now let me start with the work. Now here the black outline is done. Now for the eyes, let me keep a white dot. Just a dot. And then to enhance the fins, what you do is take direct white, and then inside the fin give a stroke. Make lines like this. Thank you, Anandi. Thank you. Don't miss these colors. Please do buy and try. Beautiful ones. Done. Okay. Now for the tail also, you can make lines. Understood? Now after this, the next step to it, and then here also for the sides, you need to take white, and we will enhance the border design a little bit with white. Just follow the outline, and in between the gap make a white stroke, just like this. Let it be a direct paint. Don't dilute it. Just see the picture. Hi Sunita. Good evening. Now same way you need to do all the 4 sides. Apart from this is not completed. So what I would like to do again on top is take white color. One second. Take little bit of white. Add 1 or 2 drops of water to it. Tholu lamp you want to learn. I have a separate class for that. You just message me. We'll let you know the details. Okay. I'm coming up with tanjoor on fabric. This month 28th I begin. It is for 6 days, and those who want to learn, you can register. It's a paid class, you can register. Now here on the base, throughout, I'll just do it on the base. I'll show you. Using the white color, make lines like this, closely packed throughout the board, leaving the center motif. You need to do these strokes. Use only the colors, no liners, just the colors alone we will do. So I am doing it on the darker base for you first, so that you will understand. So with white enhancement on the fins, then for the background, it's looking very pretty. I like it. Done for the base. Okay. But the video will be available, ma'am. You can watch at any time. Just see the dots over here. Hi Manjula, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Now same way towards the top also you need to do. Just 1:1 ratio water is more than enough to the paint. With the same colors only, I have given the first coat and made it for enhancement. The same color I have given the corners, for the corners, right? I have not used the acrylic color. Normally what we do is, on yellow we either give pink or red or orange, the shading towards the corners, but here I have not done that way. It is only the pink for the base coat as well as for the shading also later, once the color dries. Use only white for these lines. Don't use the darker color. Let it be very, very subtle. It will look very pretty. Make a set of posters, a table mat along with this. So you have an introductory offer also for this product. You can source. Okay, Basha. Anyhow, the video will be available. You can view it also later. Okay. I'm so happy that you joined. Though it's late towards the end, never mind. Do create a piece. We are almost going to finish. Did you all enjoy this? Please share your comments. We'll let you know, Meenakshi. Okay. It will be available very soon. Here in Chennai, we get it everywhere. It's readily available. And then now for the inner portion, the center, you can have straight lines like this. If you feel the white is little lighter, dull, go for a second application. Not necessarily, but in case if you feel like. Okay. Now the work is completed. And here also we can enhance this portion, not with white but with chrome yellow. Take very little golden yellow or chrome yellow, whatever you are using. So I have taken golden yellow. Take a little drop just in between the gaps, a tiny filling. That's it. This is regular acrylic. This is not pastel. Okay. On the pastel, I am applying the regular acrylic. So this is the finished one, and we have the one which we did today in the class. Understood? Any doubt? So regarding the product, it's really good. I would recommend all of you to use it. So no doubt about the products, absolutely amazing, and I have tried on different surfaces. Our next project will be on clay, It's a beautiful one. We will plan it, and then before that I would like all of you to get the materials ready, especially the pastel shades. Please do get it, keep it ready, and then we will plan for a session. No need for a varnish, Srinidhi, because the thing is we are going to laminate it, so no need for a varnish. This is a beautiful matte finished one. You can just directly laminate it, all the 4 pieces, and the bigger mat also, table mat also, and it stays as it is. Okay, thank you, Nagakumari. Yes, I will post a design. Please do try. Very small project. I request each and every one of you to try a piece for yourself. At least one piece, you just try. Okay. Yeah, I know, Manju. Just by mistake I said Srinidhi. So you must be having the colors, right? So you can start one at your end, and you can take it up to the others also in the due course. Any other doubts? The product is good. Package is really awesome. Such a pleasing, with the pleasing colors, and the shades are really superb, and it slides through the surface so well, creamy and easy to load on the brush also. And when you apply on the, especially the non-fabric surface, it just slides through. Okay. Thank you, Manju. Thank you. Do try. I will post the picture also. I mean the design. You can try. So do take care. We'll see you again. I don't know whether it's tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We'll share the thing. We will have the next session. The next session is going to be something different, and I'm sure all of you would like it also. It's keep guessing, and take care, and bye bye. See you soon. I will just show it very close, focus the camera so that you can all okay. Just see this. You see the shades, so lovely. I have used black, white and golden yellow, the regular acrylic. The rest are all pastel shades. Okay. Now can you see the grains in it, the textured one? I don't know whether you could just see the textured effect on the board. It's so lovely to work on this board. But now I'm running out of stock. So I had a small piece for a set of coasters. So I'm just working on that. Thank you. Take care and bye bye. Meet you all very soon. Yes, Basha, you can do it on MDF coasters. Of course. You have this board, then do try. That's good, Manju. Okay. MDF boards, for the MDF board, since you joined little late, better to go for a white base coat, leave it to dry, and then start the regular coloring, especially with the pastel shades. Okay. Otherwise, you may have to give 2-3 coats. So, to avoid that, always give a white base coat for MDF, and even for on clay also, better to give a white coat. And since this is a lighter color, I mean almost like white board, I have straight away started with the pastel shades. Okay. Any other doubt? Thank you all so much for joining. I will wind up the session. Okay. Thank you and bye bye.